How I feel feeding information to both sides of the beef. Force healing is overpowered. Filoni's space whales are a stretch of logic. Average move pulled in Legend story. Disturbance in the Force. I feel it too. The stove. I won't leave you. Not this time. Then you will die. Listen, Sky Guy, this is a boring line. You can do better. Next time. Say something like, if you will not fight, then you will meet your destiny or something. Obi-Wan coming back to tell everyone he killed General Grievous. Anakin joining the dark side. All the dead Jedi. I have to face him. Why? A ghost and a little gremlin man told me so. Visible concern. I'm the clankest clank alive. Roger Roger. You're clearly Clanker. Anakin. Obi-Wan. Darth Vader. Ben Solo. Jacen Solo. You're implying a group composed entirely of Star Wars fans will agree. Attu should have stayed off the spice. If I had a nickel for every time Maper Dawn was denied knighthood and turned to the dark side, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird it happened twice. Forceball squeeze. That's when somebody touches the AC. I feel a great disturbance in the Force. He does exactly what I do, but better. I would never join no Sith. Palp, I'm looking at kids as I walk through the airports today, and I see these kids that are just overburdened with midichlorian challenges, inflammation. You can tell from their faces, movements, and lack of social connection. Emperor Palpatine. Not a day goes by when this tweet doesn't enter my mind. Jar Jar Binks, after seeing you bench press 250 pounds. USA strong. My standards aren't that high. Her standards. Well, they finally did it. They killed my ducking car. Did you ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? No, I have not heard of that. I thought not. It's not a story the Jedi would tell you. It's an old Sith legend. Wait, that sounds familiar. Darth Plagueis was a Dark Lord of the Sith so powerful and so wise that could use the Force to save the ones he cared about from dying. Burger. Kylo Ren is stabbed in the stomach with a lightsaber. Rey, with minimal training, heals him. Qui-Gon Jinn. Who would win? Mandalf, the Mandalorian. Lucasfilm hired the YouTuber who used deepfakes to tweak Luke Skywalker Mandalorian VFX. A YouTuber known as Shamuk has earned nearly 2 million views for his deepfake Mandalorian video. A de-aged Mark Hamill appears as Luke Skywalker in the Mandalorian Season 2 finale. Who is the most attractive of these choices? Padme, Leia, Jyn Erso, Kira, Rey, Cara Dune. How can you vote in this? There is no Obi-Wan Kenobi. Man, I can't wait for the Lucasfilm Civil War to start. The what? The Lucasfilm Civil War, you know. Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau will take control of Star Wars from Kathleen Kennedy and erase the sequels. Mike Zero and Doom Clock told me all about it. Jess, what the duck are you talking about? You needed a new ship, there it is. Don't worry about the owner, I'll take care of him. Fastest ship in the galaxy you say? Me, whenever there's a scene in The Mandalorian that tries to develop Cara Dune's character. Are you really playing the Alderaan card again? You really think you can fight the Galactic Empire with sticks and rocks and win? Yub yub. Everyone knows Jedi can't bulk bullets. The melted shrapnel would still hit them. But have you considered the Force? I'm the Imperial Senate. The best of Star Wars. The Fourth gathers the novelty desire. Every prequel member that watched A New Hope's Chinese bootleg. How dare you stand where he stood? Driver attempts to destroy giant snowman, not realizing it's built on a large tree trunk. The snowman. The car. At the Star Wars hotel. Me. Wow, this is so immersive. Someone cuts off my hand. Me. Incredible. Select your gender. There they are, the 2 genders. Only SCIs deals in absolutes. All of life and history aligned for that one joke. We are done. Everyone go home. I cherish peace with all my heart. I don't care how many men, women, and children I need to kill to get it. You were the chosen one. Sea world's oldest dolphin, who liked to play dead, ice aged 55. Just like the simulations. When someone says whistling birds. The council selecting Jedi for their mission. Anakin, Ahsoka, and Obi-Wan. Thousands of fully capable masters. Only fans after deciding to ban photographic content on their platform. This is our chance to eliminate Slex. Who had the best hallway scene? 7-year-old me disassembling and reassembling my pen. Hello, Peter, General Octopus. I love Mando's vibe. Imagine some guy rolling up to your shop in a beat up Honda Civic. He steps out wearing an Armani suit. He opens his wallet and offers you $2 to fix his car. You tell him it isn't enough, but you'll fix it. If he does the most dangerous thing you can think of, he brings his toddler to do the job. He's wearing a biker helmet that he refuses to remove under any circumstances. The toddler is the cutest child you've ever seen in your life. What she actually meant. I understand. More than you realize. I understand wanting to walk away from the order. I know you're danging pat me. Whoa. Good old sand. I ever tell you how much I love sand? It's a boy. The Mandalorian. Me. Not wanting to take my mask off in public. Replace a word from any Star Wars quote with balls. Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic remake. An elegant game for a more civilized age. Before the dark times. Before the Empire. To all the people who shut on Mace for not making Anakin a master. Jedi become masters only when their Padawans become knights. Anakin's only Padawan quit. Mace had to consider that too in his decision. Therapist, Ewan McGregor lovingly stroking his clock isn't real. Ewan McGregor lovingly stroking his clock. Telephone pole. Do you see it? It has an official name. Say it. Close-up pictures of tennis players just look like people trying really hard to control their telekinetic powers. Obi-Wan Kenobi mask costume accessory kids voice Star Wars description. This Star Wars costume accessory includes one Obi-Wan Kenobi mask for kids. The Obi-Wan Kenobi mask is made of featherweight PVC plastic and is a 1/2 mask that covers the face only. Remove the tab on top of the mask with scissors before wearing. This kid's Obi-Wan Kenobi mask is an officially licensed Star Wars costume accessory. I remember my mom. Highly yeah. Remember me. Bye. Thank God Anakin turned to the dark side. I really wasn't looking forward to fighting him. Same. We do not eat other people's children. Ah, Kenobi-san. Konnichiwa. Disney CEO Bob Chapek considering advertising on Disney Plus. Subscribers, pack your things. We're leaving. Star Wars, what if? We know Luke was strong with the Force because Anakin was his father. We also know that certain species, like Yoda's, are in particular strong with the Force. So we can pretty much say with certainty that the sensitivity to the Force is inherited through the DNA over the generations. Disney, I'm going to release a Star Wars anime. Fans. That feels weird, but I'll allow it. What if Disney made John Boyega a Jedi for all 3 movies? What if? One question changes everything. Star Wars fans seeing Mace's purple blade as symbolism of his connection to the Force, being a mixture of light and darkness. Samuel L. Jackson who just wanted a purple saber. I got my own live action show. Very well. I got mine too. And what about me, Anakin? The whole saga is your live action show. I love this photo so much because it looks like they are looking for their car in a mall parking lot. Are you going to sleep? Yes I am. Now shut up. What is General Grievous' first name? Parents, just eat your food. It's not that eat the food. Maul, owner of the Darksaber, is beaten by Palpatine. Vader kills Palpatine. Vader ice through his change. So the Darksaber goes to his oldest son, who is C-3PO. Babu Frick did dismantle C-3PO. So Babu Frick can claim the throne of Mandalore and the Darksaber. Sent a text to my Polish neighbor asking if it was okay to cut the grass, as I didn't want to wake his baby, and he sent back the child must not be an obstacle. I have failed you, Anakin. I have failed you. Because I turned to the dark side? No, because we're evenly matched. You have the highest force potential of any Jedi ever born. And you're in a stalemate with a guy who almost didn't become a Jedi. Do you even know about the high ground? Shmi, you're saving my son, but not me. Why? Ki-Gon, you're just some common butch. In the Czech Republic, the Senate can use a law called Article 66 to dismiss the President of the Republic due to his health. Wolf was shot by on Little Lake. Did you just kill my dog? Revenge. I must have revenge. Windu, you are on this council. Anakin, so then I'm a Jedi Master. Windu, the duck you are. Florida man charged with involving 8-year-old boy in chime spree. I don't want him to be soft. Florida man, the boy. Filmmakers searching for meme templates to promote their movies. The prequels. Look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. I'm a PNG. You can download me. And you're transparent, right? And you're transparent, right? The only trilogies are the prequels and sequels. The Chaos Opinion. No true chaos is Phantom Menace. Empire Strikes Back. Rise of Skywalker. I absolutely support trains, but all these pronouns are an aesthetic nightmare. Meanwhile, to his son. Watch your tone CT7567. Guys, I can explain. How did you use Sith Lightning? I had to use it in a dream to get it. A dream? It took me years of training to use Sith Lightning. You guys are getting Sith Lightning? Naboo residents, shouting and celebrating. Obi-Wan, who just witnessed the murder of his father figure and now has to raise a child. When you find the Chinese bootleg subtitled version of episode 3 and realize it's a barely tapped meme gold mine. Management trainee Skywalker, they outnumber us greatly. Please submit and share action plan. Action plan initiates. I killed them. I killed them all. They're dead. Every single one of them. Padme, big metaphor guy. I love it. Palpatine going from Senator, to Chancellor, to Sith Lord, to Emperor, all in the span of 3 films. I'm a high efficiency man for a high speed age. I declare independence. Freedom is the right of all. So you're abolishing slavery? You're abolishing slavery, right? Rest here, trooper. You've seen too many Vin Diesel family memes. Galaxy of Adventures really said, make him completely unhinged, indescribably dangerous, and then dial up the pretty to like 1,000. Anakin Skywalker, the most beautiful of all the angels before he fell. It's ridiculous that you need to read comics and novels to understand some of the parts of the sequel trilogy. Both the original trilogy and prequel trilogy did not require any outside material. The 2003 Clone Wars show needed to explain how Grievous managed to squidnap Palpatine on a Republic planet. The Revenge of the Sith novel needed to explain why 3 fully trained Jedi that were on the High Council were killed so easily within 0.5 milliseconds. A 4-issue EU comic miniseries needed to explain how Vader knew that Luke was his son. The Clone Wars needed to make an entire arc to explain why the clones suddenly turned on the Jedi. The Revenge of the Sith novel needed to explain why Dooku did not reveal the Sith's plan when he was about to be decapitated. Rogue One needed to explain how the rebels got the Death Star plans. I knew fans would love Darth Maul. He was cool in every way. That's why I killed him off. He was distracting people from the trade disputes. Constantly and unhealthily waiting for the No Way Home trailer. Constantly and unhealthily waiting for the Book of Boba Fett trailer. China's crackdown on crypto mining could end GPU shortage. Banned gamers, visible happiness. There are thousands of wild geese on the trail. Star Wars, when your coworker is trying to convince you go to hunting this weekend. I'm disappointed. The main one responded with, is that a type of shrimp? What did you send? I said, have you heard the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? Did you ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? Is that a type of shrimp? High schoolers when I was in preschool to school. High schoolers when I was in middle school. High schoolers when I was in high school. High schoolers now that I'm in college. I made you this for your birthday. Your cake is impressive. You must be proud. I'm just a simple man trying to bake my way in the universe. The Mandalorian season 3 will be reorganized into the first Hondo Onika series. I smell profit. We have you 4-1. I like those odds. No, I'm your father. No, oh. He may be your father boy, but he ain't your daddy. Dinosaurs eat man. Woman inherits the earth. Wears a dress and has pink hair. Says nothing about sexism. Real shut. Where is the fox? Is it safe? Is it alright? Bo-Katan when she gets to mere innocence and cause civil war on Mandalore. Bo-Katan when more honorably kills Previsla and does the same shot. Time is absolute. Isaac Newton. Only a Sith deals in absolutes. Star Wars. Sorry Samuel L. Jackson. No one wants Mace Windu in the new Star Wars films. I do not believe it. Darth Vader should have sensed he was a father after unleashing this doozy of a dad joke while choking Krennic. Be careful not to choke on your aspirations, director. Dad, duck the doin out there. It's 2021. Can we start making cars look like this already? The Fox trilogy had no plan. If they did, why make Princess Leia Luke Skywalker's sister when in the last movie they kissed? And don't get me started on how the Emperor died. Darth Vader threw him down a hole we didn't even learn his name. The Fox trilogy is objectively bad. I was hoping for Kenobi. Why are you here? When you're eating dinner with the family and Grandpa starts telling everyone that tragedy again. Who would win? The combined firepower of the most fearsome military in the galaxy, or one junkie boy? Everyone became so grumpy and sad as they got older. Meanwhile, Lando Calrissian. When your dad drops you off at Jedi school for forever, and you know the Jedi's dad tried to kill you the last time you saw him. Master Bates to Yoda's defense. Master Yoda, look out. How do 3 men in their 30s not have $800 between them? There, the economy is in shambles. Obi-Wan, you were my brother Anakin. Obi-Wan, my handsome fella. Obi-Wan, visibly upset, my little guy. Things you love to see. Gina Carano not getting a single camera on her because of Daisy Ridler's presence. This Jedi shares one incredible reason why you do not want a double-bladed lightsaber. What the toilet sees when I'm trying to unclog it. Anakin, I'm pregnant. So you've been hiding younglings this whole time. Who believes this bullshit? I'm Luke, man. I always knew. I see Kotor is trending, which it should, as it's still the greatest video game of all time. It is my favorite Star Wars thing out of all Star Wars games, movies, TV shows, toys, and comics. I garrus Jake Lloyd after The Phantom Menace came out. Director Hayward after ordering Right Vision to destroy the vision that Wanda created. To continue, we need one singular vision. My vision. I finally found it. After 15 years, Lucas planned for the sequels. 30 years after the original trilogy, Luke is in exile in an ancient Jedi temple. He has cut himself off from the Force after a failure. A young woman seeks him out to train her. After initial reluctance, he relents and trains her as a Jedi. Before his final battle as a spirit. Nien. I can't kill my own father. Star Wars, anything and everything. Could you kill a nephew? Steve Sabai. Oh, yep, no problem. When you use an absolute danger of an unused quote from a deleted scene, but it only gets 30 right, I still have much to learn. Me, leans back in chair. Teacher, did you ever hear the tragedy of the kid that broke his neck? You are strong and wise, and I'm very proud of you. You are just so handsome. Physically outstanding. Hold on, Anakin. I will be with you in a moment. Hero Forge. The first place I'm going once the pandemic ends. Club Obi-Wan Bar. Look, Obi-Wan. We used hallway to our advantage. And that's why hallway is OP. Cool. Remember Luke, hallway is the key to the force. Fun fact. In Tunisia, Africa, you can book an overnight stay in Luke Skywalker's boyhood home for only $10. Pack your things. We are leaving. George Lucas reportedly down to return to Star Wars, but wants full control. Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker. Misa propose that Disney give immediately emergency powers to the Supreme Director. The battle is starting. Time to ignite my lightsaber. Lightsaber activation noise begins. Flat 3. Please can you write a silly joke on the pizza lids? My 6-year-old loves jokes and is feeling unwell. Thanks. What is a dog's favorite pizza? Pepperoni. Thanks. It is critical we give him a raise immediately. Darth Vader sand sculpture. The dialogue George Lucas keeps. I don't like sand. The dialogue George Lucas cuts. Revenge of the Sith. Deleted scene. Obi-Wan visits Padme. I'm not blind, Padme. Though I have tried to be, for Anakin's sake. And for yours. Anakin has loved you since the day you met in that horrible junk shop on Tatooine. He's never even tried to hide it, though we do not speak of it. We pretend that I don't know. And I was happy too, because it made him happy. You made him happy when nothing else ever truly could. The scalpel of creation. I used it to make all of these things. I can use it to make anything. I would love to someday see a West Wing or House of Cards style political drama set in the Star Wars universe during the Clone Wars and Rise of the Empire.